Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our live show, Tipsy Tuesday. Hi, everyone, and welcome to our show. A little bit late, we apologize. Sometimes those tech gremlins just won't leave us alone. Say hello to Mr. HP. He's been through it today already.
That's all I can say. Breathe.
Just breathe.
Hi,
We're here. Everything's working. So far as we know, so far so good. But welcome. Make sure you send us some hearts and thumbs up today. We really appreciate it. If you're new around here and haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do that on YouTube. Just hit that red button. If you prefer to watch on Facebook, you can do so as well. You can like our page and sign up for notifications so you never miss a show. Never miss a show. It would just be a little late sometimes. It hasn't happened for a long time. I think it's been a long time since we had any kind of issues. So, of course, they always come when you least expect it.
I should have known when I opened it up and a certain program didn't open up right away. And I restarted. And then there we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
That is it. So make sure you stick around with us. I've got a lot of great stuff to share with you today. We are a little bit tired because we've been traveling, and we're going to share all about that as well. But stick around for a giveaway question at the end of the show. We have a giveaway every show for a gift card, so just wait for that giveaway question. Let's take a look at our quilts on the set. We have behind you, Mr. HP. We have... Do you know what this one is called? Yeah, it's Emma.
That's right, baby.
It's Emma M.
Emma M.
That is my mother's name. And then behind me, I have Phoenix. A flannel phoenix. You know what that means?
Gorge. It's getting cold.
I might be showing you some flannel later.
It's getting
later
cold.
on. Huh?
It means it's getting cold.
It's getting cold. Yep, it's counting down. We're getting all the warm stuff. All right, so last week's question, our giveaway question, does round pizza taste better than square pizza? I'm not sure how the polling went.
All pizza's good.
You know, when you're hungry enough, everything is good. I think we're about to be in that stage. But the winner is...
Drum roll.
Winner of the gift card. Let's see. Diane Fawcett. Congratulations, Diane. She actually says, yes, it really does. Square pizza has a different angle to it. But it's all good. But it does taste a little different.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
So congratulations, Diane. Just send us an email to help@gequildesigns.com to claim your prize, and we'll get you that gift card right away. Now, we just got back from a convention this morning. Yes, we flew in this morning, so a little tired because we had to get up early, and it's been a busy weekend for both of us.
Just a little. Especially
me. Yeah, you got a little bit of R&R. A little bit, but you were working too. So this was Baby Lock Tech, which is their annual convention. Baby Lock released 4 new machines this year, and I got to teach on one of them. So I taught 6 classes in two days, and then we had kind of an education night where we set up a little table and got to meet with a lot of great shop owners and sewing machine dealers, a lot of stripologists out there, and a lot of new interested ones. So it was really fun to interact and see our colleagues that you don't get to see a lot of. So
that's right.
Hang out and such. So we have some photos. This was on our way. Look at our fresh faces. Not so fresh right now. This is our little table set up for the education night. And then we have just some photos from my class. We did a little quilt as you go. This is the new, what is the name of this machine? I am so...
Anthem?
Anthem, yes. The Baby Lock Anthem is the newest top-of-the-line quilting machine. It is replacing the Chorus, so it has some additions. Of course, I taught them how to use that digital dual feed, the walking foot, and it comes with multiple different soles on it, including that stitch in the ditch and a 1/4-inch sole, which I use a lot.
Was this in the class too?
That was after the classes. We went to a really nice tapas restaurant. Yes. Yeah. So, and then there's Linda.
Miss Linda.
Miss Linda. That was last night. That was literally last night after our 2 full days. And then this took place in St. Louis. So this was this morning. Sun coming up as we headed to the airport.
Yeah.
But that Anthem machine also has has an attachment that is a stitch regulator. So we played with a little bit of free motion as well. And so that was really fun. It's an amazing machine. So can't wait to get my hands on it.
Sheila, you want one of them hoodies?
Oh, she likes the hoodie. Sheila likes the hoodie. Well, just hold on. We got some fun stuff to show as far as apparel. Mm-hmm. But first, we're going to get right to our tip of the day. Everybody's waiting for this one because it is the 4th Tuesday, which means a new dangerous block. So let's kick off tip of the day with dangerous block number 7. Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs, home of the Stripology ruler. The dangerous block of the month was inspired by my love for scraps and in particular using them up and making something beautiful. Also, I love listening to mystery books when I sew. So let's dive into this block of the month. Block 7 is dedicated to the amazing Stephanie Plum, who is a bounty hunter with very interesting family members and friends, and they always get into some serious trouble together, but her ingenuity in chasing people down is really entertaining and fun to read. She is, of course, the creation of Janet Ivanovich, and this series has so far 31 novels. Make sure you have your pattern all printed out and ready before we start. With the cutting, if you're using a single background, follow the information up here. If you're cutting from scraps down here, make sure you label all your background pieces with the letters going from A through H. And then your colored fabrics are going to have numbers assigned to them based on the sizes, which is very nice. So make sure you number them to stay organized. I got all of mine cut, and here are all of my cut pieces, organized and labeled with stickers and clipped together with my organizing clips. So let's get started with step number 1. We're going to be using the 1.5 inch by 7 inch background rectangles D and sewing them on each side of a fabric A number 1 rectangle, and then from there we're going to sew the fabric A number 2 rectangles to each side, which are 2 by 7 inches. So there I have my strip set, and once we have this one, we're gonna subcut those units into 1.5 inch wide. So once you have them subcut, you're gonna end up with this. You're gonna need 4 from each, 4 from the strip set. So staying in step 1, we're making a second strip set using the 13-inch long strips from fabric B, number 5 rectangles, and then the background will need the 1.5 by 13 rectangle E, and then 2 by 13 rectangles G. Make sure you follow the pressing. It's important for both strip sets. This one, we're actually gonna cut into 1.5 inch increments as well. So this is the size you need, but we need 8 out of the strip set, which means that was the reason why that was longer. So from here, we are just gonna take these two from step 1, these 2 different units, and sew the first one between 2 of the second ones. All of these seams should nest nicely. So make sure you follow the pressing towards the center unit. So moving on into step number 3, you're going to be making 4 of these. Step number 3 is one more strip set, which is a long one, the 18-inch one. We're sewing the 1.5 by 18-inch background F to each side of a 1.5 by 18 fabric A, rectangle number 3. So this is going to match that center unit that we just sewed. So from there, you're going to subcut these into 2-inch wide units. So I'm going to set these aside. This is going to be your centers. And then from here, you are going to take, moving into the next step, I'm going to take these and sew the 2-inch fabric D squares, number 7, to each end of these. So you're going to end up with 2 identical with the same fabric here. And then you're going to repeat that with fabrics F, H, and J. So you should have 2 of each, 4 different colors for those outer squares. And you're pressing towards the squares. So this is all going to come together, bringing this into the full block in step 5. So we take these units we just assembled here, and then we're going to add these guys to the outside. So sewing these 2 seams, we're going to press outwards, and that is your big block. You are going to repeat that and make 4 different colorways of that block. So we have 4 of those. All right, so then we're just moving into our setting units, finishing this up, and then you have to make sure you know which fabric is supposed to be where. We're going to take the 1.5 by 3.5 inch rectangles number 6 from fabric C, E, G, and I, and sew them together, 2 and 2. And then we are just going to take the background rectangles, moving into step number 7, 2-inch by 2.5 inch background rectangles, and sewing that to each side, pressing these guys towards the center. So once we have that, I actually think it's easier and better to explain this when we have the layout of our blocks all planned out. So we are going to be having the 4 blocks that you finished. You're going to have those, let me see, I'm going to put my red here in the top corner. And then I'm going to put this brown one and my gray one. Actually, it's going to go over here. Green, gray, whatever color that is. Whoops. So a little harder here with not sewn together. And I have this one here. So I think it's easier to figure this out. So obviously you have to make sure you were sewing the right colors together if you're trying to follow the color arrangement here. So here I have my red, which I want to connect with my red. I have my brown, which I want to connect with my brown. So this piece fits right in between here. And here it's the same thing. I have my purple and I have my green. So just look twice and then before you sew, because it can be pretty confusing. Then I actually did assemble that center strip in step 8. That is going to come out and fit right here. So you can really see if the colors are matching. So this color here should be the same on this side. And then same thing here. So then when we get into the last step of the block, obviously it's all written out here, which is just the outer kind of border, but we have to match the colors. So what I would recommend to you is really plan it out, lay out those rectangles. So for example, this rectangle, I know this needs to be up here. So before you sew them together, you can lay these rectangles all in their spots all the way around before you add the background pieces. So then they are going to fit and be all in the same place. We're going to do the strips with the shorter backgrounds on the ends first, and they get sewn to the unit first. And then we finish with the sides. And again, making sure it all is matching up. That is probably the trickiest part of sewing this block, is just making sure that you're putting the right fabrics in the right place. But it's also satisfying when we get them all together. You have this circle of the same color on all sides. And then we just assemble. First we assemble the inner pieces, these guys, and these three, and then sew that to the center strip. And then we add the top and bottom, press, and the outer end press. So that completes your block number 7, Stephanie Plum. So there she is, Stephanie Plum. What a character. I see a lot of you have enjoyed those books through the years. Janet Ivanovich is, of course, the author. And I don't know if you saw Sue's comment. That was pretty funny. She said that she used to do romance novels and started writing the Stephanie Plum series when she hit menopause and wanted to murder everybody. And particularly men. We can relate, Janet. We can relate to a certain point.
I'm dead, folks.
Oh, boy. Anyways, I hope you're enjoying the Dangerous series. We got 2 more blocks still for the next couple of months, and then we have some finishing ideas for you. Just love seeing those blocks come through. So keep sharing them in Gudrun's Quilt Crew. I love seeing your work. But today is National Dog Day. Even though we don't really talk about national days here on Tuesdays, we thought it was so important. We love dogs, of course, at GE, and we thought it'd be fun to show you everybody's dogs, our whole teams. So kicking it off with Nancy and her adorable Plum. She has 2 dogs, though. This is Plum, and then here is Fritz. What a cutie. And then we have Jody's dogs. She has 3. This is Emmy and Max. Max comes to work sometimes here with her. And then she also has Izzy. Such a cutie as well. Then we have Lori's dog, Mika. Oh, look at those eyes. Love a husky eye. And next we have Kara's Hazel and Nala. Nala is on the left. Hazel really doesn't look like herself because she just got shaved. She's usually really puffy. Yeah, I barely recognized her. And then we have the newest guy on the block. This is Humphrey, Julie's little boy. He's not little. He's so big. And how old is he now? He's just like maybe 4 months.
Just a few months.
He's a puppy, but he's already big. He's going to be a big boy. And then we have Laura's dog, Bobo. I know, I love the eyes. We have June's dog. She's calling this, not a dog, but we, of course, want to include it. This is Nolan with her gecko, one of her geckos. She's got some lizards, I guess. I didn't know that about June.
I didn't either.
And then, of course, you can't forget Candace. She doesn't have dogs, but Candace has 2 cats. One is a new one. So there are a couple of hers. Oh, look at that one. It is so cute. That's her new kitty. And then, of course, Johan and Leo wanted to be included. And so we had Kobe there. Kobe's, of course, no longer with us, but he's always in our hearts here at GE. So he was a staple around here. So we love dogs, so share your dogs if you can in Gudrun's Quilt Crew. Celebrate those doggies. They are a big part of our lives. I did not post all of Svana's dogs. She sends me about 20 dog pictures a day, so that would be too much. But somebody commented, I think Carolyn was commenting on your hoodie, wanting your hoodie that you wore in the photo. We are finally all set up with our apparel app on our website. And so we have added a whole bunch of new t-shirts and sweatshirts and jackets and things that you can order. So we set up this app. So how that works, you can order whatever you want, the color, the size, and then that gets shipped directly to you from the printer. So it's a way for us to be able to carry a lot more variety, all the sizes, and not have to stock all of those sizes in inventory. You can order whatever you want. It gives us kind of a way to offer a lot more variety. Yeah. Yes, we're excited about this. So first up, we have our FanFest t-shirt. It says in the middle, "Welcome to the block party." And it has some of my blocks from quilts. And so this is for our FanFest 2025. We have them in a couple of colors, the gray and the black. And we have unisex and like a female cut. So just check it out. And here's the hoodies. The hoodies, similar to what Mr. HP was wearing. We have black and gray, 2 shades of gray. And I think we might have to add the white if y'all like the white. Then we have just the GE logo in t-shirts as well. So both unisex and then female cut, women's tee. I love those. I'm gonna have to get a lot of those. We have a crew neck sweatshirt. I love this one. I love GE designs. Love the little Scandinavian hearts. Couple of colors. We have unisex t-shirt also. I love GE designs. And we have a couple of colors there. We have a white. And then I'm a stripologist. So really fun shirts. I'm going to get a few of those too. Yeah. Oh, here's more crew necks. This one is navy blue and a gray one. Oh, these are long sleeve tees, so they're a little bit thinner than the sweatshirts. Very nice. It looks like it's a puffy jacket, but these are long sleeve tees. Yeah, we were excited about this, and you know what? Send us information or suggestions in the help menu if you want like a certain color or something. It would be easy to add on. So very excited about this. And they ship in about I think 4 to 8 days. So you definitely, if you order now when you're coming to FanFest, it'll be there. It's shipped directly to your house from the printer, so it takes no time at all. All right. Lisa's asking for V-necks. We'll check into that for sure. We just, that's the great thing about having this app. We can really choose anything and put whatever logo on it, and doesn't cost us much to add a new version. So we'll definitely look into that. All right, let's move on to, since we're talking about FanFest. Yes, it is coming up. It is a little less than 2 weeks, right? Or is it more? Is it 3? I'm so lost in time. Might be 3.
I'm lost with you.
Yeah. No, I think it's only 2 weeks. Yeah, it's only 2 weeks. So I wanted to remind you, we have we start on September 10th with some classes. We have a full day class, and the class project is called Frida. I showed it to you guys a while back, but here it is, a brand new pattern using 10-inch squares, and then you need an accent fabric. I really love how this one turned out. And so everybody who is already registered for the class got an email today, or if you haven't gotten it, it's going out today with all your fabric requirements. It has multiple size options, so you can make whatever size, and some tool recommendations to bring. Now, the great thing about the class is if you don't want to, you don't have to bring a sewing machine. We have partnered with a beautiful dealer in St. Cloud, and so we're going to have our baby lock chorus machines And then he's bringing a bunch of machines for anybody that needs one. So that is the full day class. And the half day class is on Thursday in the morning. And we are going to be making a brand new pattern, Little Savannah. So this pattern is going to be coming out end of September. So everybody taking the class will get it first. This one uses the little mini ruler, and you can use a little bundle for it. Awesome, awesome runner. And again, sewing machines will be provided. And you know what? I think the dealer is going to be having some specials on the machines. So if you're in the market for machines, that might get a good deal. He is also bringing some of the brand new ones, the anthems that I just taught on. He'll bring some other assortments, maybe some embroidery machines, a sashiko machine, and so come check it out. The Baby Lock dealer will be here through FanFest, so on Saturday for the tent sale, he'll be set up in the showroom and able to demo, answer all the questions. What are the times for both the full day and the half day classes? So the full day is 9 a.m. to 3:30, and we'll take a little half-hour lunch break. And then 9 to 12 is the half day class. Of course, the showroom will be open before and after. We'll have the classroom open a little bit before. If you need to do a little cutting before class or anything, we'll help you get started on all of that. If you're traveling in, we understand that maybe you want to get some fabric here and work with it right away, and it all works out. The Frida pattern is going to be coming out later in the year. Yes, plans for everything. Okay, so more things on FanFest. Thursday, we also have some Paisley Park tours. So there are still spots in both classes, not very many, and there are some, I think, very limited spots in the Paisley Park tours. There's one at 1:30 and then a second tour at 4. That sold out really fast, but some people moved around, so there might be a spot or two open in each one. Check that out. So we'll be, very much done with the class before the tours start, and you are able to have a little lunch before the tour. And then Friday, we have, first we have the tour, the GE tour and live Happy Friday show. We don't have that in there, but that's going to happen on Friday morning. So you can tour the warehouse. I don't know, these are VIP spots. I don't know if we have any spots. Maybe it's just sold out and they didn't put it in there. And then the FanFest Gala is Friday night. Do not miss that. If you're coming and are here Friday night, we are going to have so much fun. A little presentation, but mostly fun. There's going to be food and drinks and Men of Motown show. We're going to play live bingo with some great prizes. Who's the bingo caller?
I's be the bingo caller.
Oh, you're the professional.
I'm a pro.
Of course, if you've been to our virtual retreat, you know he doesn't mess around as a bingo caller. No. It's going to be so much fun.
B3.
And then, of course, Saturday. Saturday is our big day. That's the tent sale, 10 to 2. On Saturday, September 13th, we have lots of booths. We're going to have a big tent outside. Showroom will be open for shopping. We're doing something different. It's going to be super cool. I think you're going to love it. So come and check us out Saturday the 13th. If you're anywhere in the area, want to come on down. We're going to have food trucks and, food and live music outside. We're going to play some live music and DJ, and we might do some dancing. Who knows? Do we need to pick up the tickets for the Paisley Park tour at GE Designs? Yes, ideally, just if you can't make it to pick up the tickets before getting to Paisley, just let us know and we can make sure to bring them. But ideally, come to the showroom and pick up the tickets on Thursday. The showroom will be open, so just come pick them up. All right. Any other questions? Who's coming? Who's coming? Let us know in the comments. It's exciting. Any other questions you have about FanFest, let us know. Oh, I want to tell you this. If you're in the Minneapolis, Wisconsin area, we have a local TV station coming to visit us Tuesday morning before the week of FanFest, so on the 9th. And so I'll be doing a little segment early morning with WCCO, which is Channel 4, CBS affiliate. Excited about that. It's actually with Shayla. She came last year. She came on like Friday or something last year. Very early morning. I think I have to be ready by like 5:30 or something. Awesome. Deb is coming for all the days. Love it. Love it. Okay. So many things happening. So many exciting things happening. We have Heima, my fabric line, just arrived. A whole huge pallet or two. I'm not sure. They just arrived, so we are tearing this up as we speak. All the beautiful colors of Heima, 32 prints. We have been, of course, having this on pre-order for a long time, since we announced it. Very excited to see it here. So I'll be sharing more about this on Friday as we get into the boxes and chop me some fabric. I can't wait and show you some of the things I'm doing with it, and we are playing with it. But all of your pre-orders, it might take us a while, but just expect that to be coming here in the next couple of weeks. Very excited. Very, very excited. Any questions on the Heima fabric line? It's by Andover. And so 32 prints, 32 fabrics, 4 different prints, each one in 8 different colors. Yes, all inspired by Iceland. Another exciting thing that is starting to ship as well are our batting kits, our pre-printed batting kits, both the Take It Easy Runner and the Braid Runner Midi. So these, you might have started seeing these in the stores because some of the pre-orders from the shops have already shipped. Your pre-orders are shipping as well, and the distributors will have them possibly later this week or early next week. Yes, we're getting things out as fast as we can. Always, everything hits at the same time. That is the law of the universe. So, yeah, we're excited. And guess what? Tilda is coming too. The Christmas Tilda. Yeah, it's just never a dull moment here at GE. All right. Well, we can't wait to see you either, guys, at FanFest. So speaking of fabric, we also have some great new fabrics to share with you. We did our Christmas winter show last week before we left for the conference on Friday, and there was one bundle that got left out because we ran out of time. So I'm going to start with a new collection. This one is super cute. This is by Jan's Shade Beach for Henry Glass Fabrics, and this is a snowman themed fabric in those very classic colors of black, gray, and red. It's always so fun to use those colors. So very similar to the Emma quilt behind you, Mr. HP. So this will be a perfect pattern for this line. Love this one, the trees and the deer and the doves. Beautiful shade of red with the gray on it. There's something about putting those colors together that just is so pretty. Makes it so festive. We have a snowflake print that's a little bit of a darker shade of red. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just that deep, beautiful Christmas red. We have the snowman, the tossed snowman, again in the red background with some snowflakes. And one more red, tone on tone, another great texture. Love this texture. It's like pressed leaves, I think. But another beautiful deep red. We have some snowman faces on the light gray background. I like that they're tossed, so are these. So there's only one really directional print. And then we go into the lighter tones. This is a 10-piece bundle. So here is a light gray, or actually it's really on off-white gray, light gray snowflakes on the off-white color. And one of my favorites, I love this diagonal plaid. Look at this. It's like it's ribbons, but I really love this. So cute. We have 2 more that are a little low volume, so white with red on it, the little circles, and finally these beautiful little red star. So this has kind of a very much a Scandinavian feel a little bit, some of the prints, but of course would work for anything. 10 pieces. It comes in a half-yard bundle and a fat quarter bundle. This is Blizzard Fun. Let me show you some things to pull with it. With only being one black print, I thought I'd pull a couple more in. I love this one, Paparazzi, in the black. So it has some gray in it, tiny little dots. I don't know if you can see it. It's a really cool texture. So I think that one would work perfectly. Another just kind of a charcoal dark black is Crackle in the Raven. Another great shade. For the reds, I went 2 different tones, starting with the Dotty Thatch, one of our new basics, in the scarlet color. I love having that little whitish gray dots in it because it just plays so well with the rest of the colorways. And then a beautiful rich bright red thatched in the crimson. For some of the grays, I did Bumbleberries in the Rock. This one is a little bit darker, but looks great. And then Dotty Thatched in the Lead, another one that has those light dots in it. Very, very nice. For the whites, they are pretty bright, so I went with Dry Brush white on white. And then the Dotty Thatched in the Blizzard color. So it's the same texture, same print as this. Hard to see because it is almost like a white on white. So again, this is Blizzard Fun by Jan Shade Beach for Henry Glass. This next one is a flannel collection by Northcott called Urban Oasis. So very much just geometric prints. So I love that. This feel of this flannel is just luscious, really nice and thick and soft. So starting off with this charcoal with this teal dots on it. I love that this is just geometric, so really can be a versatile line for anybody. Love these different shades of a little bit of turquoise and dark navy and teal. Another texture, a little bit smaller scale. Almost looks like tweed or something, but I love this. Again, just love the feel of it. And then we go into the lightest aqua, a little bit of a sea glass tone here. And again, it looks like a texture, is a little herringbone texture here that just looks like it's wool almost. And then this one is my favorite. It kind of mixes the colors. So the grays, the whites, there's a little bit of teal and navy, and then this beautiful mustard. Just little touches of it. It's nowhere else in the line, but I love the little touch of it. We have this light gray texture, similar texture to this one, but a little bit more subtle. And then we have some darker grays and blacks coming into this one. And different shades of gray. So these circles are kind of a medium gray, and that's what I love. There's this just variety in color. You could totally make something that is lights and darks and split it up. Another texture, so the same one we had here in the sea glass color, in the medium gray, and then we have the darkest gray, another circle print in that almost charcoal darkest hue. So 10 pieces, only available as a half yard, but we have some, if you wanted to increase the size, make something bigger, you could do the canvas flannel Ocean Breeze. So this one is a little bit a different shade of the turquoise, but it would mix in here because you have all these shades, so it'd be great to add to it. If you wanted to add a little bit more blue or navy, we have that canvas also in the navy color. We have some great grays. the pebble in the canvas, and then also charcoal in the canvas. So canvas is also made by Northcott, so they will work really well together. If you wanted to go a little bit darker, we can add the ebony, so it's almost a charcoaly black color. Or you could add, this one is from the collection, Urban Oasis. It's the charcoal texture. We left it out of the collection or of the bundle, but it's great to add for, you know, bindings or anything like that. And then there's one more perfect to add as an accent. It's this Urban Oasis flannel in the gold, so pulling out that gold color. Love this one. It'd be fun to play with something like Amelie, a supersized Amelie, something that has that accent color. Or of course the beautiful Phoenix quilt behind me. If you want to take a look at that, you could do, instead of doing the tans and the blues, you could do the grays and all the different shades of teal and turquoise. So Urban Oasis flannels by Northcott Fabrics. I have one more thing to share with you. We have a favorite, one of our favorite basics. This is Floral Elements from Art Gallery. We have some great new colors. So let me show you. We have Floral Elements Blue Jay. It's this grayish blue color. Really, really pretty. I love this one. Then we have a nice cream. It's called Vanilla Cream. Love that. I'm going to leave actually the names up so you can see it. These new colors. These are favorites of ours. We have Rose Wine, a nice mauve, dusty rose color. Oops, forgot to flip it. And this is one of my favorite. This is Jadeite. So kind of a jade green color. Really love this one. We have a little bit lighter pink, mauve in the mauve haze is the name of this color. So just this really soft blush pink. We have another light blue. This is called Arctic, kind of an icy blue color. And then last but not least, Rainwater. So kind of a lighter hue of that jade green. A little bit of sage hue to it. This is gorgeous. So it would be really beautiful to use these lighter tones as backgrounds or anything. So these are new additions to our 1 yards, our basics. This is 7 new colors for Floral Elements to add to all the other ones we have. We have quite a bit. Love those. So that is our show for today. We're going to finish it off with a giveaway question. So this one is a little technical, but of course you don't have to have the answer correct. You just have to answer the question and you're automatically entered into the giveaway. What is flannel and what is your favorite way to use it? We'll have the information in the next show, and of course from a random generator, draw one answer and you'll win a $25 gift card. So our upcoming shows, tomorrow morning, Jody will be here. That is going to be what, August 27th is tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Great deals on 1 yards. And then we have Happy Friday, August 29th. This coming Friday, we'll be here with sharing some Heima fabrics with you and some quilts. And then Tipsy Tuesday, a week from today. That's already September 2nd. Wowza. That is, day after Labor Day. Labor Day is on September 1st. Isn't that wild?
Flying by.
Yeah, that's very early. You know, some schools here in Minnesota don't start until after Labor Day. And so, guess what? School starts Tuesday for those kids. I know many of them have already started. Johan has already started his kindergarten. And started this week, I believe, or last week, went to his first class. Very excited. He's such a big boy now. But thank you all for, am I forgetting anything, Mr. HP? Yeah, my brain is not fully braining right now, so just wanted to double check. But thanks everybody for hanging in there with us through our technical difficulties to get started. We appreciate you. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you next time.
Lay your fabric here, cut it right there. Home of the Stripology, feel that vibe. Quilter's Paradise. Home of the Stripology, feel that